Okay, hi, I'm Saoirse Nic A'Bhaird at STV, and we're here today with Phelim Kelly, who's running for the position of Education Officer and VP for the Students' Union this year. So, tell us, Phelim, why are you running for these elections?
I've been actively involved in the Student Union for the past 3 years, and in those 3 years I have seen a lot of things. I've seen different education officers come and go, and I just feel that I'm the one for the position. I can bring something new to the Students' Union.
Okay, great. And what would your main objectives be if you were to be elected?
One of my main objectives is to change the exam repeat and deferral system. I believe that students coming back halfway through September, not knowing whether or not they're progressing into their next year or not, I think that's absolutely ridiculous, and it's not fair on them. It's really bad for them because it's anxious, they're worried, they don't know if they're going to be able to go to their next year. They set up accommodations and then they may have to leave those accommodations because they can't afford to repeat the year. So it's a financial worry, and it's really bad for their mental health because it's anxious and
It all comes together. And as the education officer, you're going to have to deal with a lot. What do you think are the skills and personality traits required to do that, and do you have them?
I think one of the main things that is needed for an education officer is determination and stubbornness, because more often than not you're going to be told no, and you're going to be there with a student who is extremely worried about something. It could be like, for example, a SUSI issue. They say that, oh, you were getting the grant, and now they turn around and say you're not. You know, as the education officer is going to be there, they're going to have to call them up every day if they have to be. If I have to, I will go to SUSI headquarters and slap somebody in the face to get somebody their grant that they deserve. So, yeah, hard work, determination, stubbornness, and yes, I do have all of these traits.
Clearly very invested in it. On the 6th of March, why should people vote for you?
It's a fair question. As I've said, I've got experience in the Students' Union. I was a class rep in first year, and I'm now the convener for the College of Science, something that you were once as well. This year, being the convener, I have had to deal with many issues, especially the final grading for final year students. I've managed this year to secure them a grading system which is going to best benefit them, and through this, that was a big win for science students. So I think in my capacity as a part-time officer, I have delivered. I have achievements a list the length of my arm, and I think in a full-time capacity that I could bring so much, and I think that if you can do something as a part-time officer, what more could you do as a full-time officer?
Okay, well that was great. And have you anything else to add, Phelim?
Please vote for me on the 6th of March.
Okay, well that was Phelim Kelly running for VP of Education, and thank you very much.